there's so many girls that are out right now, but your face is one that is just popping up everywhere. How do you not get burnt out from doing stuff all the time?
Define burnout, because to me, I won't post for 2 weeks and I think like already like, oh my God, I've been off the internet for way too long. Like,
well, but maybe it's the quality then in your work. Because even if you're not posting, you know, every day, if you're posting quality stuff, you know, it looks good, that kind of fills the void for people, I'd feel. Because in my aspect, I was looking at your page, you know, I follow you, and you post what I thought was pretty regularly. So hearing that it's 2 weeks is kind of funny, like, to think about.
Really?
Yeah, like, I swear, but it's also, it's if you're working with other people, you know, I can see your face on their pages, I guess, so that's pretty good. Does that mean you do a lot of collabs, like, in a run, or do you kind of try to, like, space it out and stuff?
Like the sex worker collabs, yeah, I try to space them out.
For sure. But what about like reels and like content, you know, that's like
with
safe for work?
With other YouTubers and like those type of people. Honestly, like I have a lot of friends that just like to make crazy videos and I just love to make, like I have a lot of free time. I'm looking like an entrepreneur. So like that's the play we all finna go do that.
Yeah.
Then we all go do that. And we all go do that.
That's actually so smart. And it's good, I think, because porn can almost get a little repetitive. And so if you're doing like other content that's actually creative and stuff, it's a little more fun. Now, you are highly searched or highly sought after right now online. Are there any things for porn specifically that you know people like really want you to do, but you're like, nah, y'all are gonna wait a little bit for that?
Not really. They haven't asked me for anal. Like that's not something that's
been pitched to you yet.
But a lot of like tit jobs or something.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. That's the regular stuff. I really don't get crazy stuff. Crazy requests.
Were you thrown off at all by like how many like videos they want you to incorporate tit jobs?
The way I record for my solos, I mean like solos at home, right?
Well, either, because I know we get solo requests, we get custom requests for companies. Like, I know everyone's asking for it. Like, but were you shocked at like by like how many people like want it in almost like every video? I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, no, not really. Because it's just regular, like, square sex.
Right,
like, they really haven't asked me for nothing crazy.
Yeah. Would you say that, like, compared to your normal life, that it is square sex?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
You know, people think porn is so wild, and I'm like, okay.
It can get, especially on set.
Yeah,
with the
if it calls
production.
for it, yes,
like,
yes.
But I'm only talking about, like, if you're doing, like, a gym video, you know?
Right.
Other than that, it's really regular.
Very basic. Like, not a lot happens. And we have to stop so much. It's not like we're getting dogged out most of the time. Like, it's chill.
And then how do you ask someone to, like, help you out? Like, you just kind of just stand around.
Yes. I've had a lot of times, so unfortunately, where I feel like the guys think that it's like really good, you know, even though we're performing, I feel like they get like so into it. They think it's so good and they think you think it's really good. And then as soon as the camera's off, you're like, all right, like, what's next? Like, what are we doing? Or do you kind of get like lost in it where you're just like slut mode's on while the camera's on?
Oh, to be honest, no, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never like really like I don't know how to say this. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know how to say it.
I've never done this before.
Like, what's the question again?
Honestly, I don't remember now. I think. Oh you know what, fuck it, I'm high. Whatever. Let's go into a different subsection. I'm gonna ask some things that you're down for, and you're gonna tell me yes or no. You might give me a little description, explain why, or you could just give me something that you're into instead if it's a hard no for both. So, do you prefer cut or uncut dicks?
I don't know.
You don't care?
Uncut?
Uncut, yeah, me too. Love that answer. They're better. Sabor, delicious. They're just yummy. They're cuter. It's like a little push pop. It's like a little, like how they say like our pussies are flowers. I feel like their dicks are like a little, like blooming. It's beautiful. And it's gonna be delicious inside of you. Do you do anal in your personal life? Never. Not even a finger. What about a butt plug?
Okay. Like fingers, yeah. Because I have a lot of like lesbian sex. Yeah, but, and then, I don't know, like, when I was 16 and I was working at the strip club.
Yeah.
I started seeing one of my customers and we did anal. It wasn't bad.
Oof.
But that's the, like, very few times in my life have I done anal, so I know I can do it, but not that, you know, I don't have a lot of hetero sex in my personal life.
Right. The thing is, I think anal is more of like a, like some girls do just like really love it. But it's more common for the guys to like it and want it. And sometimes if your pussy's just hitting, like, it doesn't really come up, you know? Like, anal's like not really on the menu for a lot of dudes. Like they don't care if your pussy's like so good, you know, I feel. And then there's also dudes who are just into the ass. And that's their thing. Like Europeans, they love anal.
I love eating ass.
You love eating ass. Like hard love, not like.
No, like I just love devouring a person. Like that I like, that I'm comfortable sleeping with.
What about when like the guys are a little shy about it and stuff? How do you encourage them? Like it's gonna be fine.
To be honest, like, I don't know, like during set, like on my personal life, like square, like.
Honestly, like some dudes, they get like shy about
I can
it.
count on my hand how much guys' butt I've eat. Like I don't.
Stop.
Like, okay, I have 3,000 bodies. Like, I kid you not. I have, like, look at me in my eyes when I was speaking to you, bro. I have, like, 3,000 bodies, bro. And it's just in and out. Like, it's just work.
Gotcha.
It's just work. But, like, in my personal life, for me to be like, I'm going to go sleep with a dude, like, I probably have to like him, or, like, we have to be good friends.
Right. To, like, be
good friends.
I actually agree with that. When I was, nowadays, when I was younger, I would just fuck people because I wanted to fuck them. Now, for me to fuck you, and it's like no monetary value, no nothing, like I have to like really be into you, because I'm just over it. I'm like, meh. And if the sex is bad, I'll be so mad. Like, what are we doing here? What do you do if the sex is bad? How do you get out of it? Are you an escaper? Are you a runner?
Oh, wait, no, I don't know. Like, if I was like, I don't know, like if I was 100% like single right now. Like I am 100% single right now, but I don't know.
I'm gonna do a shot to that.
Not gonna lie.
What?
Like, I don't know. Like, if someone's attractive and available and is down for like a one-night stand, I'm down.
You're down?
I don't think like I get too emotionally invested in people right away.
I literally love
especially because I just got out of like a relationship that I was since I was 16 and I'm 19 now, so that's like what, 3 years?
Right. I feel like that's kind of the best scenario to be in when you're in sex work. I know it sounds bad, but like if you're like freshly out of a breakup, It's great because you're focused on work and then you're like private hookups and stuff. You're a little more cautious about it. You know, you want it to be someone who's at least worth it, someone you're comfortable with, and then also someone you feel safe with, because for our jobs, we have to be safe. Do you ever have like a weird moment where you're like, hey, are you tested? Like, have you been tested recently?
I
Like,
just asked him to go get tested at talent testing.
oh, love it. You just tell them to go. That's smart. Oh, that's super smart. I always pitch it. I'm like, when was the last time you were tested? Sometimes they don't, you know, they get upset because they haven't done it recently. Have you had any guys that were like not down to get tested for you?
No.
See, that's fucking good. Guys, be responsible. Get tested. Girls too, honestly. But guys, I'm talking to, because they're usually the ones who argue about it for some reason. Now, because do you kind of pace yourself with the mainstream scenes that you shoot? Do you have a favorite that you've done so far, or have you like yet to like kind of snag that title? Right, because you have done a lot in the short amount of time, literally.
Like favorite in what sense?
Like, it could even be like ones that your fans have responded the best to. Like maybe ones that your fans tell you is your best scene that you've done, or maybe one that you just really like how you look.
Oh, the fans really, really like that one with POV God.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's
POV
great.
God.
Yes.
It was like this McDonald's skit, bro. I love creating stuff like that.
It's fun, honestly, because I feel like porn gets a little repetitive sometimes. For some people it does, because they don't do like setups and stuff like that. They just kind of like fuck in the room, you know? I feel like your porn looks better if you have setups. It gives you intros that you can post on like safer work sites like Instagram and stuff. Like, it's smart as fuck to do. And I feel like it makes the girls like kind of get comfortable. Have you had like a scenario that a guy's given you and like one of those setups that was like really, really wild, but you just did it anyway? Like sometimes I think the store ones are the ones that get me, because they'll like want to like, you know, walk up to you in a store, and like, I'm not shy, but like when we're in a store, there could be people like right around, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go fuck in your car. Like I would be like, I would get so red if I like someone locked eyes with me. Like I would be so nervous.
I mean, yeah, some days it's kind of like cringe and embarrassing. Other days it's just like, okay, this is low-key fun. Like I've been wanting to put this out there. Let's do it.
Right.
Like,
how do you get over the like cringe and embarrassing moments?
I just take a deep breath, pray to God,
Yeah, you're like,
and keep it pushing.
Have you been to LA to shoot scenes yet?
Yeah, I shot one. I don't even remember, to be honest.
But you have gone to LA though.
Yeah.
That's fire. Oh my gosh, yes. Do you have a favorite between LA and Miami?
What do you mean?
Like, where do you prefer to shoot, girl? Betray your people. Say the truth.
To be honest, it's just that both have such amazing ideas.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I feel like it's kind of different, but they're both good, you know?
Yeah,
like,
they're both good.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, to be honest, it's the same thing. So I love traveling to LA just because I love LA.
Do you really?
I love the Mexican food.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I love any food over there.
Yeah. Because you are a bit younger, I got in when I was 18, right? So, granted, this was not that long ago, but it was a long time ago. How do you feel like being one of the younger women in the industry? Because it is a lot coming at you. And with like things that are changing, like in Florida, you're a dancer, the new laws for stripping, they've raised the age limit. And people in our industry are actively advocating to also raise the age limit for people to shoot too. As someone who got in at 18,
I really hope they don't do that.
It'd be fucked up for me to say. But I do agree that they should raise the age limit. However, wait, I think if you're already doing it, You know, like, what are we doing? Like, you're already doing it. Like, what? We're going to be like, oh, you can't do it now, but you can come back next year. That's so stupid. You've already done it. I also feel that way about dancing. I think, like, the girls who've already done it, I think they should just be able to dance. Like, they've been dancing. That's their, like, jobs. Like, but part of that is just because as someone who got in at 18, I wish I would have done something different, because porn is such a, in 2014, it's very different now. More money, better opportunities, people are less racist, less biased. It's so much better. So back in the day, I'm saying, nowadays, I don't know if I would agree to having the age limit like raised to 21. But if it was back when I started in 2014, fuck yeah, they needed to have that shit raised. I was so dumb. Oh my God, I was so dumb at 18. Like, oh, girl, but you're not dumb. You're 19. Yeah, you're like fine. You're vibing.
I don't know. I feel like sex work as a whole gives the liberty of helping someone that's not financially in a good situation to escalate. So, I don't know. I would never take that away, especially from an 18-year-old that's now legal.
Right.
I don't know.
See, and that's the other thing. Legal adults. It's like, we may as well just even the playing field then. If you're going to do it, just do it across the field, right? Make it 18. We're legal to do everything else. Fuck it. Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense. In a lot of other countries, they're wildin', okay? They're wildin'. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can drink at, like, other countries. You can drink. You don't have to wait till you're 21, you know? So I'm like, we're the only ones who are, like, strict about it.
It is. It's a pain. I was in Hawaii. I couldn't drink. I was in Hawaii. I couldn't drink. But I'm fucking in Hawaii. Now, if I go to Jamaica or something,
they're like, drink with us, literally. Yeah, no, in Jamaica, they're like, yeah.
I was like, but it should work.
What about for guys? Like, what are some, like, must-haves for guys?
Dude, honestly, if they're like I don't know why, but like for the longest, I've really been digging like 30, 35-year-olds.
I feel that. I want someone who's so like inappropriate. I want it to be inappropriate.
It's high-key fucked.
My dad is laughing because all the dudes that I'm fucking now are like 10 years younger than him. And he's like, yeah, he was horrified to find out the age of like the last couple of people I was like talking to. He was like, oh no. And I'm like, yeah, you're close. But I think it's fun. Also,
I definitely think it's a fetish. I think it's a fetish. I definitely think it's a fetish.
Now, what is it about like guys your age that is just not as appealing as the like older 30?
Honestly, bro, you hand me like a white boy, like either very southern or like very like skater boyish.
Ooh, I like this. Okay, yeah.
And I'll definitely fold.
Oh my God, girl, you cannot visit me in Washington. I'm gonna be like, get out of like to like drag you away. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna turn a corner and you're gonna run off with a skater. Oh no. I was like, Washington would be perfect because you're a pothead, but I'm like, oh no, not the skaters. I'll be like, the air tag your butt.
It's like some Travis Scott shit for real, bro.
Literally, and there's a big music scene, a big fashion scene. Like, I'm like, I feel like you'd vibe.
No, oh my God, bro.
Now, do you have anything or anyone that's like on your hit list that you haven't been able to work with that you want to, or maybe like a company that you haven't been able to work with that you really want
kink.com. I want to get on kink.com so bad.
Ooh, girl, okay.
So bad.
Damn, we gotta reel it in. So
and I want to work with Leah.
Oh yeah, okay. Kink has a bunch of different sites. Are you into bondage? Are you into what's it called?
To be honest,
the suspension stuff. Are you willing to try?
To be honest, like the only thing I really played around with that's bondage is rope.
Oh,
that's it. Like I've never tried none of the contractions.
Right. So you're down to like.
Yeah. So I'm naked like a virgin.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
oh my
gosh.
I've never done any of it either. Well, I haven't done it for kink because it's intense, girl. Kink is an amazing company. They obviously have been around for a while. It is so daunting, though. Oh my gosh, I would be so nervous. I
feel
love
like
the fact that you said that that's your company.
No, yeah, on God. I feel like when I go apply to them, if I ever get the chance to speak
Right.
to anyone on their team, I'd be like, yeah, I'd pitch the idea of me and Leah doing a scene, and then that's it. I'd be like, I think that's the only way I could do it.
Honestly, I think with the new wave of like content and stuff and how we have so much control, I think it's possible because so many companies have opened up like doors to collaborate with girls that are maining in content right now, and also kind of giving them like creative freedom to like almost direct their scene. So I think if you just pitch it, you might like, they might just say yes, dude. Like you're popping, like if you're down and it'd be your first, like that's kind of hot that you're like, no, I want kink and I want this girl. Like what? Like, okay, like that's cool. Do you have
Now she'd probably look at me and be like, oh my gosh, she's 19, gross.
Honestly, I think she would love it, especially in like a doming scenario. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're gonna call me mommy. I mean, I'm like, yeah, like she's blushing.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'd have to be like, nay. I don't know what I would call her. What would I call her?
Right, you come up with something before, otherwise you're gonna freeze. You're gonna freeze.
I'd probably be like, I don't know. I have no idea what I'd say.
For your OnlyFans and stuff, do you do custom videos, right? I think I asked, or we highlighted on that. Now, for your custom videos, have you ever gotten like a request that was just too much and you couldn't do it?
The FaceTime calls, sometimes I'd be late. I don't try not to flake, but it's
Right,
the hardest
right.
to keep up with.
I got a one of those like whiteboard calendars. Literally, if you get one of those and write down your FaceTimes on there and just have it in like the room you're in the most, that helps me. If I'm in town, if I'm not in town, I don't know what to tell you. But if you're in town, that's what's been saving me because I'm the exact same. I get high, dude, and I forget, or I start eating. Like, I'm like, well, I can't suck a dick now. Like, I'm eating nachos.
Literally. Like, oh my God. I'm watching TV right now.
Right. I'm like, literally, I'm watching a show I've already seen.
Babe, I'm going to text you later.
Like, chill out. No, because you do OnlyFans, TikTok content, Reels content on IG, how do you kind of like not lose your fucking mind? Because all of those different sites have different like rules and regulations, right? So like on Instagram, obviously you have to be really careful right now. They're coming after us really hard. But then OnlyFans, you know you can kind of fuck off, like do whatever you want. But then Twitter, you can really do whatever you want. Like, so how do you kind of like not lose your mind, like trying to do so much content when you are shooting your like solo and personal stuff?
TikTok is so easy. I just do that because I genuinely love taking
Like
videos.
little videos. No, that's good. That's so good.
So like I'll be making breakfast and just be like, boop, boop, boop.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, I just be posting 2 times a day. I don't know. And let's see what else. Instagram, I'm trying to rebrand right now.
Really? Yes.
I don't know. I want to be like more like, I don't know,
Honestly, I think
creative in a way.
It's smart because Instagram is coming for sex workers so hard, or really, not even just sex workers, right? But just any cute, sexy girl who posts things that are kind of racy on Instagram. I think the whole rebranding and like focusing more on like creativity and content on that social site specifically is so smart because you can still keep your traction, you keep your name, you can still have like links for your sites, but like, you keep it safe without having to make a new IG every year. Have you had to deal with getting any of your accounts deleted yet?
No, Twitter be like sometimes tweaking sometimes, but I've managed to get it back every time.
Oh, good.
And then Instagram isn't letting me collaborate right now. I don't know if it's a glitch in my Instagram.
That's so stupid.
Do you know how to fix that?
I actually don't. but I'm sure I can find someone who does. I got a lot of tech guys who are like my fans because they're from where I'm from. One of them, I'm sure, will be able to do it. Do you have any work that you've put out personally? And it can be safe for work or not safe for work, but that you're super proud of that you want to give a shout out to, so maybe we can look it up.
Wait, what?
Do you have any work that you've done that you're like super proud of? And it can be like porn or just like regular content, but that you've already put out so we can look up that you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I really like the What's in My Purse video on my YouTube channel.
Girl, with YouTube, you have to be so careful. Is it just like easy to do like simple YouTube videos without like testing the limits on that site? Because I feel like I've always done so much raunchy stuff that when I don't do raunchy stuff, it's almost boring because that's what I'm used to seeing for myself. But you put out normal content all the time and it's like fine.
Yeah, I mean, I just be posting. Hopefully nothing gets deleted. I don't even read the community guidelines.
No fucking way.
I'm just going about it. I'm freeballing in life. I'm just freeballing in life. I'm just like YOLO.
Here I am like terrified and you're like, fuck it. That's amazing. Dude, you see how much fun you have when you're not like fucked up from your accounts getting deleted all the time.
Yeah.
Now, do you have anything that you thought was going to be like a fire scene, a fire content idea, and it just like couldn't work out the way you wanted it to?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to say no names.
Well, it's okay. But was it because of like creative differences?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Honestly,
it sucks. It might be so stupid too, but like, so when we shot it the first time, I didn't have makeup on.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I was asking him to like, let's shoot it again. And he was like, no, I'm not shooting that again. I'm like, okay, well then just scratch it off. We don't have to post it.
Yeah, we're not posting it. The thing is, I hate getting into those tiffs with people because unless we sign something, I know. And that's why it's fucked up, but it's like, unless we sign something, you're not doing shit with that unless I say you can. Like, I don't know if you know how this works, but that's... So, granted, listen, take it from me, the meanest bitch in the world. If anyone ever, like, you do content with them of any kind, and you don't sign a model release, you don't sign nothing, saying that you have rights to this content, you can do whatever you want with it, it's your content, I'm giving you that permission, they can't do whatever they want with it. In fact, if they put it up and you tell them to take it down and they don't, it'll get taken down eventually, but you also get paid and they could face like some stipulations, like legal fees, jail time, things like that. Especially with adult content, it could be seen as like revenge porn and things like that. If someone is specifically told you to not post it, to remove it, things like that. So you got to be very careful. Always get your paperwork signed. But in instances like this, it's so smart that you didn't sign anything because then you protected yourself. Now, have you learned your lesson per se? Do you always sign like paperwork right away? Or do you like wait and see if you like vibe with someone just in case you don't want to put it out there?
To be honest, I always like, well, not gonna lie, not always, but it's always within after sexual encounter. Right after. Like, everyone's very accepting of that and contributing to the fact that to use contracts.
Yes. Shit has got me. It's the dab hand.
Yeah, I really do need to start doing it before those sexual experiences.
You do?
I be slacking sometimes.
The thing is, though, sometimes I found you don't have to suck hard. And you just press this little white button right here and dip. See, it's chill. I'm like, it's chill. There are different settings. That's the highest. But if you want to change it, we can do a lower setting. And then it won't be as harsh. But do you have any work that like, excuse me, that should just kick my ass. But do you have any work that like is on your hit list per se for mainstream companies? Like a type of scene that you haven't been able to do, but you really want to do?
Definitely that like kink stuff.
Yeah, but besides kink and stuff, is it any like fetish stuff? Do you have any like, because sometimes when you're first getting in, you know, they put you in a lot of like the teeny bopper or the newer scenarios. But like for me, my dream was to be like someone's like, to be with someone's like cheating husband. That was like the scene I really wanted. And when I got it, I was like, yes, like, you know, but I couldn't get that for like 5 years. They wouldn't give it to me.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, no,
They've
so
given
good.
me crazy scenes. Like all the scenes that I've done pretty much go viral because they're so crazy.
No, that's good. That's amazing.
And I'm so grateful for that because like
So
it's
out
crazy.
of all of them, what are your top 3 for the crazy ones you've done?
The craziest ones I've done was definitely like, it was also my first threesome ever and on set.
Yes.
And basically I was with like my boyfriend and
Right.
then his stepmom was in the shower. So we filmed in the like living room and then it all went all the way to the shower and then I joined them in the shower and it was like
That's
some type of
hot.
joke.
That's literally hot.
Yeah,
No,
that
it's
was
hot as
definitely
fuck.
the craziest. Also, the last one I did, it was in a gym. It was so crazy.
Like a literal gym. Amazing. That's funny.
That's
yes.
crazy.
Fire. And one more that you really liked.
I was the maid. Hey.
Yes, the maid. I love that. Bang Bros, My Dirty Maid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the first scene I ever did. Unfortunately, that's the one that got me caught up in my hometown. Now for you, did you ever have a moment where you're like, uh-oh, everyone's gonna find out, especially because your scenes are going viral, you know, like we said. Was it ever like a, uh-oh, you know, like if you wanted to kind of keep it quiet, like that was gonna get blown up. Were you ever like nervous about that?
What do you mean?
Because your scenes have been going so viral, were you ever nervous about like people you know finding out that you like do porn?
No, I grew up in a very like sex-friendly town.
Yeah, fire. That's good, honestly. A lot of people, that's like the biggest issue, honestly, with their careers and like why they leave porn is because people back home or like their families find out they do it. So I like that everyone around you like very welcoming and accepting.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite performers that you've worked with?
Performers?
Yeah. And it could be even if you just did content with them or like if you had really good sex scene with them.
I really like working with Playhouse Fantasy.
Yeah.
Let's see. POV God is also pretty fire. No cap.
Yes. For sure. For sure. What about women? Because you've done a handful, I believe, of girl scenes at least. Do you have any like girls that you like really like working with too?
I really like working with Dolly.
Yes. Dolly Dames? Yeah, fire.
Honey Bunny too.
Yeah, she's adorable. Ooh, you guys are like a good matchup. Would you actually mind like standing up and doing a little spin for me so they can understand? I got to interview Honey Bunny. She was a little nugget too. You guys are probably so cute together.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Do you also have like a drool thing?
Yeah, I love Spirit.
Do you really? You love spit play? Fascinating. I'm like, again, I'm a texture person. So like after a while, I'm like, okay, that's enough for me. Even if it's my spit, like I'm over it. Do you have anything that you like get the ick with porn?
No, I don't know. I can't really like.
think of anything.
Yeah.
But that's fire though. So you're like down for anything. What's on your no list right now so far?
Right now, my no list is just anal. Like I don't want to do no anal scenes on set.
Are you down for a blow bang?
No, not yet. Nah.
Are you down for a gang bang?
No, definitely not down.
Are you down for a girl anal?
No, I'm not down for that either.
I was like, girl, I feel like it's a little more intense sometimes too, because it's usually with toys, obviously. I don't know if I could. So dildos, they feel different than a real dick, honestly. So yeah, it's okay that you're pacing yourself. Do you have any work that you're dropping?
I think I've already done a girl gangbang though.
A girl gangbang? Oh, fire! With just like a bunch of ladies.
Yeah, and one guy.
So like a reverse gangbang. Ah, how did you like that?
Yeah, it was chill.
It was chill. Fire. I don't know. I feel like a reverse gangbang, after a while, I would just need a dick. Like, someone would have to put on a strap on or something. Like, because we all can't get fucked at once. Like, someone's going to need a dick.
Yeah, we definitely did use a strap on.
Oh, you did? Have you ever used one, or were you on the receiving end?
I think we all, switched.
Oh, so you wore it and took it. That's fire. Do you like wearing the strap on? I'm not confident in my strap game.
Yeah, I am.
Are you really? That's fire. I'm not. I literally can't. I don't know. I feel like I look awkward. Oh my God, and I can't see it recorded. I feel like I would be so cringe with myself. Do you have any work that you're dropping sometime soon that you want to give a shout out to?
No, not really. Not right now. Maybe this. Watch out for this.
You're going to give a shout out to your social media, maybe, the pages we can follow you on so we can check out your content?
Yeah. You can follow me at Melztube on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Well, I'm Adriana Maya. This has been Melztube. This has been Spliffs and Giggles, brought to you by the Red Eye District. Good night, guys.